have we got a show for you. See, it'd be funnier if I could think of a good parody to the rest of the intro that comes up before that line. But for our purposes of tonight, I think it works out well enough. We'll think of a complete improvement later, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Blades in the Dark. Welcome back to our little show here. Welcome back to us hopefully finishing this score already. I am your host, Morg Zero. Once again. And this is my lovely cast of crew here. Say hello, my lovely cast of crew here.
Hello, my lovely cast and crew here.
Ah, perfect. Yes.
Hello, and don't call me Shirley. Wait, what?
Ah! Yes, but no. But also yes. Because we are in the process of pushing forward our little adventure here. Well, unless anything else, anyone has anything they want to add in real fast.
I might need to offer like a public apology for last time because that's kind of why we're in this position. But otherwise, no, I think I'm good. Yeah.
We'll save you.
Go ahead, public apology. Take the soapbox.
I fucked up.
Done goofed.
I don't remember. Kind of? A little bit, maybe.
I mean, his devil's bargain is not resolved, and that's pretty much what the hold up to the score is. So yeah, a little.
What was that devil's bargain again? I don't quite remember, actually.
His rival showing up. What?
Ah,
The dude that's barring our path.
Yeah, I tried to set up an escape for everyone else by shooting at his feet and then tackling him, and now we are fighting a demonic feud of some sort. So
You're fighting the ghost. And
yes.
Dang it! Damn it! Oh no! No! That's not good.
Trauma it out.
Yeah. So I just updated his character sheet here, and I forgot exactly what his name was because I had everything written down there.
Yeah, Flint. Don't worry, I forgot his name too.
No, not Flint. Not Flint. The ghost he summoned.
Oh. Someone pull up the VOD. Do we have that
So you
yet?
pretty much rewatch the whole stream.
There's still the VOD, and the video is actually going up on YouTube right now, so it should be up by the end of this session.
Speaking of which, viewer, you can watch all that on Zachary's YouTube channel.
Yeah. True.
Well, in light of this, I'm just have to unfortunately fudge it because I completely. Oh, I fucked up there.
It's okay.
Yes.
We'll fix it in post.
We will. Ladies and gentlemen,
Just dub it over and censor it when it goes on the VOD.
Me do video editing? Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, damn.
Maybe someday.
Well, anyhow, where we did leave off was a beautiful little showdown of sorts between the spirit trafficker Flint, who is the rivals of our good man Ketchala, as played by the Pancake Man here. The Pancake Man? Yep, that's man.
Man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I almost read as Pancake Main for a second. That made no sense. It sounded somewhat
That's
delicious.
Mon.
Come on.
Yeah, all I can say is pancake. You have to summon me with a never mind.
A
This
cat
is
girl?
joke. This joke. Yes. No, I was gonna make a frying pan joke as an analog to Pokeballs, but that's literally going to go absolutely nowhere, and no one would find it funny. Please continue, good Sergi N.
Yes.
That's how I
So,
tell
what
you.
it had happened was, yes, Getchal had attempted to tackle Flint to the ground. Well, Flint had showed up. What had happened was that the crew had successfully gotten a hold of Craver's little
Effect.
operation here, and they got the item they wanted for after heavily drugging Craver and trancing him, making him suggestible to the point where he was just willing to hand over the item he had originally been charging. I believe it was like 10 coin for.
Yes.
Was the amount being given. What ended up happening was, even though they successfully did that, they had not anticipated the arrival of the Lit, the spirit trafficker, who, as a friend of Craver's, didn't appreciate the fact his buddy was being picked on, and so decided to start threatening the whole of the crew with the ghost of Gerbert McAllick.
Wait. I need to hold up a second. I've been in and out due to some technical difficulties, and I may have missed this last session, but did we just fight? Did we just like bully and steal from a man named Kramer?
Craver.
Okay, never mind.
I should have named him Craver, in fact.
Jerry.
But
these are load-bearing spirits, Jerry.
Much like Kramer, however, Craver is a ruddy little goblin fellow.
Oh,
So it all works out.
and it begins.
But what you say? What?
And the memes begin.
Yes.
The memes, Jack.
Yes. But as I was saying, Flint began to threaten you with the spirit of Gerbert McAllick, which, according to the newspapers, was the murderer behind the Market Street massacre, which resulted in the death of 13 men, women, and children. How he got a hold of this man's ghost, hard to say, but he claimed to have it, and he did just release this spirit on the lot of you.
Well, a lot of them. I'm in the back pretending to start fires.
It's true, that is true. Three of you, Rayford, Bartholomew, and Ketchal, are all together. However, Songbird had stepped over into a different area. And this is sort of where we pick up now. The spirit jar, which Flint had cracked open, has, well, begun to exude its contents, and the spectral essence of the ghost has begun to fill the air. And with it comes a drastic change in the environment of the building. Whereas before it was a fairly mildly comfortable building in temperature-wise, the entire area now falls under a chill to the point where there's actually frost starting to appear on glass items and the windows and various other items throughout the shop. And there is a faint electrical discharge kind of sparking between the metals in the room as this spirit rises from the jar. And Ketchal, you're the closest one to Flint, so you're going to be seeing his eyes kind of flicker and flash as he stares at the spirit, mouthing words you can't hear him speak.
How can I mention? Sorry.
Sorry, what was that?
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you're going to get to it in a second. Oh, I'll get to it if he comes back to me. Just go ahead.
Yes. So, Ketchal, you're the first one to see him doing this. And you're a whisperer, if I remember correct. Ketchal?
I am, yes.
So you have a pretty good idea of what you're doing here. He's speaking to the ghost in the kind of intelligible, silent, summoning language a whisper can talk to spirits in when they're trying to command them.
Gotcha. Now, let's see here, because I did trauma out in the process of getting us to this lovely scenario.
That is correct. So yeah, we have to leave. We do have to kind of back off of you in this situation. Then, so yeah.
I would say that I'm going to take a back seat for a bit here at least, or for a while.
Yes.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, leave it in everyone else's capable hands.
Yes, you see this, but you're not really able to do any. I'll say one thing: you can have like one, like quote unquote free action here with this.
Can I rain check that free action for a little bit here while I just kind of sit there being traumatized?
I'm essentially saying you're like able to speak. One last thing. Things will talk to you if you're so inclined to. Is more what I'm getting at.
Okay. Question here. Who else is still present with me? It was Rayford and Bobo took the thingy, I believe, right?
Oh, I think you ran away, right?
Someone ran away.
I think Bobo I'm trying to remember who. Just in case I'm forgetting here, but I think Bobo took the
Oh, I still have the artifact.
who had the artifact?
Took the spirit jar of those lights you took, I think.
No, someone.
I
I
have
just
the
seem to recall. I just seem to recall someone trying to like run away with the artifact when we ended.
No, when we ended, I was holding the artifact up in the sky, praying to the Father Center.
Right.
Gotcha here. Oh, that's right. Okay, I must be thinking of something else. Disregard previous.
That's
I had the power of God and anime on my side.
Yes. Gosh, damn it. I don't really know what to do here. I have an idea. I think Ketsiel's like in the process of like about to like pass out basically for whatever reason, but like manages to mouth off to you guys can figure out whomever is closest, just something along the lines of, all right, one second, I'll get into character.
Here it comes.
Listen to his words. And I think that he just kind of like slumps down, like temporarily loses consciousness.
That makes sense.
Roll the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme right there. All right, let's all wonderful people get to do their thing here. I'm curious how you're going to save us from this situation that we so randomly happen to find ourselves in.
Yes, random.
Weird,
very random.
quirky coincidence.
What a mystery this is.
Oh, what a wacky
All right, gang, it's time to split up.
Jerry.
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 I'm telling you, Jerry, the new plan. I got a plan, Jerry. I fucking know.
Fucking no. So did Bobo run away?
I didn't think I ran away, but I guess I am.
Ate like a banana and split.
Funny joke. I will make like banana and split.
So much worse when you say it. Please stop.
Continue, please continue.
It would
Do you wanna go
appear
first,
that
Sam?
I must make like the mythical plant known as the tree and leaf.
The trees do exist in Dustwell. Bananas, however, yeah, those probably are mythical.
She did
But
like
either way,
back to the-
saying, yeah. So Bobo has bye-byed.
Listen, I only have 2 stress left. I can't take this heat.
Bobo?
Well, I have two. I have 2 stress left too.
Imagine
you
going
fucked
to
up again.
trauma.
Yeah, so yeah, that does kind of put us in a bit of a pickle where it leaves basically just Rayford. And his,
That was there too. He's in the bathroom.
Fortunate
There.
for y'all.
You can hear the screamings, but that's about it. In that case, I roll an attune roll and try to activate the relic to banish the spirit back to hell.
You can.
Come on, God, help us out. Fate and dedication's too strong, okay? My position?
I would say desperate great.
Getting that XP early.
I will say,
boy.
I think I can also offer you a devil's bargain here. Let me have a look here real fast. Oh, wrong page. There we go. Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah. So I got devil's bargain here for you. He gives you the answers, but he doesn't do it himself.
Ooh. So Father Centurius tells me the answers?
Yes, he tells you what to do, but he does not do it.
Ooh. It is knowledge, so therefore it could help out. I get a bonus dice before I do that?
For the devil's bargain, absolutely.
take this devil's bargain. 4. God damn it.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
And let's be perfectly honest, it's better than the alternative for what we've been
True.
seeing.
Yeah, scroll up a little bit if you want proof.
That's how Blazing the Darks work.
Yeah,
Hey, Zal got a 6. I got a 6.
the 2
Bo
on a
was
desperate
amazing.
stream was where everything went really wrong. I gotta be honest.
And
Everything was
Bobo's
going pretty
amazing
okay up
feat.
till there.
I recall someone being super excited for Desperates. I wonder who that was.
Just scroll up and look at it.
I'm having a great time. I don't see the
I will
problem.
take Desperates all day, every day.
Hell yeah.
You're a desperate.
Well, I'm desperate to get that XP.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So, as you hold this up and you're kind of expecting a manifestation of your god to, I don't know, come through it or something like that, what instead actually happened is you receive, like, living vision. Since it's not like you're cut away from the scene or anything like that, you more so see, like, hallucinations in front of you. Of you yourself stepping forward and drawing a runic pentagram-like symbol on the ground. You then began to see yourself and kind of faintly hear yourself chanting a what's I'm looking for here? Like so it's like chanting a prayer over and over.
Alright,
And in the response to like the prayer, you like you see the ghost begin to fade and vanish into the.
can I roll... Does this count? Because I already rolled something for it. Can I roll study to better understand this?
Like there's no,
Like, I got the information, I just want to make sure, like, I can...
I like no
Perfectly.
that I don't think there's a need to like another roll here. Essentially, what you're seeing right here is a banishing ritual. That's your
Got
that's
it.
your Father Centaur.
Like,
What's
Centaurus.
your god's name? Centaurius.
Centaurius.
Centaurius. That Father Centaurius has kind of Centaurius. It is Centaurius. Has
Yes.
kind of implanted into your mind, and while you don't see or quite hear what you're saying in your like hallucination, in your mind you know instantly what it is the words are, and are able to follow along with them, kind of mouthing them in time with yourself. You have all the knowledge, all the understanding of this
Alright.
ritual that you need to complete it. It's simply a matter of getting the materials you would need to complete it. Something to draw the
Okay, in that case, can I roll
circuit, for
survey
example.
to find what I need in the junk pile of this store?
Survey. Yeah, please. I think so. I think survey is a proper role for that.
Position and effect?
Yes. Definitely desperate standard here. This ghost. Oh, you have a consequence to go through first.
Oh shit.
You almost made me forget.
why?
That consequence is going to be the ghost is. No, the consequence is going to be Flint gains control of the ghost.
Oh,
Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
That's not good.
He has successfully like bound the spirit to his will for the time.
Zao, you gotta kill him. I'm a pacifist, I'm not a violent man.
I'm in the back. I'm constantly trying to like work on our escape plan, and you're like, I can't do this. I'm a pacifist.
I can't go against my religion. Oh god. Okay. So, desperate standards for the survey, right?
Yes. Not going to try and resist the
God damn
consequence.
it.
Yes.
Oh, I
so
can resist
you
it.
see nothing. You can resist the consequence of Flint.
I still do that?
So what?
I still do that?
You were a bit hasty there, so I'm going to say, yeah, we can back up to that if you're so.
Still be a 2 if I do this, but
yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So how do you resist Flint gaining control over this spirit? What do you do?
Can I? You said listen to the words, so can I try to repeat the words he was saying to counteract it a little bit, or confuse it by making the ghost try to figure out which one to go to?
Well, you can't hear the words that Flint is saying himself. It's a silent summoning language of whispers. Not even Ketchal could hear it. He just recognized it by by typical pattern recognition. You I don't know. Would Rayford have any kind of understanding of that kind of spiritual nature?
What to do? Arcane implements, spirit bottle, time to catch the fucking ghost.
You can try that as well.
Okay, I'm gonna use that as the spirit bottle, and tune is under resolve, right? Then a tune roll to use the spirit bottle.
So your resistance is you want to try, but this is no longer sound like a resist roll. This is sounding like a separate action.
Oh, I just thought if I use an item, it will also help the resist.
Well, how does the spirit bottle help with this particular resist?
Well, from what Ray first keeps saying, it's like shit. All these fucking spirit bottles work, so I might as well pop mine open and try to do it. But I'm trying to think of a way how to turn this. I need to turn this to.
Spirit bottle is for containing ghosts. That's how it works.
Can't put it in there.
If you want to try to do something to disrupt Flint's ability to communicating with the ghosts, something like the patch of black salt or the vial of electroplasm, both which have a powerful negative effect upon spirits, might be more up your alley.
Okay, now I understand. In that case, that's still. Oh god, how that? I'm trying to turn it to a resolve resist because it's gonna work if I use the resolve.
You could attempt to channel arcane energies through the electroplasm, or using it as a conduit, or even I even say using the black salt would probably end up being a resolve resist as well. It's involving some form of more weird arcane magic than anything.
Oh fuck! Oh damn!
What's up?
Wait, backtracking in it. I was about to say, can I use the black salt to make the pentagram or whatever it is?
You would have. You could.
It's not going to help the result.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to use you'd have to not use it right now.
Ah, shit. Okay.
You have some other options as well, though.
Do
you have other items in your inventory? Some of them cost no load as well.
To make a pentagram or to contract
to help with this resist roll, I'm saying, because I'm assuming I like the idea of the black salt, so I'm going to say. You might want to hold. You can use it if you want, but I, as the GM, I'm going to say.
Oh, spirit! Is it you're talking about the spirit bane charm?
I am indeed. Yes, you can use that. It's a part of fighting Flint's control over this ghost, essentially.
Okay. So is this just a little talisman, like prayer beads or something like that?
Essentially, well, it's whatever your spirit bane charm looks like. Much like a whisper's spirit mask, there are all kinds of them. What is your spirit bane charm?
I'm already carrying a book around, so it can't be a book. I'm guessing it's gonna be this little tiny medallion. I need to think of a good insignia for the council. Someone needs to think of a good insignia of the council. Is this what this little circle with a line in it is? I
heard none of that, I'm afraid. I'm gonna have you repeat that.
I was just thinking it's a little tiny some type of metal charm of the Harrowed Council symbol.
Okay, kind of whatever universal runic symbol the Harrowed Council kind of has. I like that. I do like that. That's simple, and I like it. So yeah, I might have to have you draw that for me later. But
yes,
although come to think of it, we do have something on the map.
You do?
This was drawn at the very beginning of the campaign by someone. I have no idea who.
I was circling one of the buildings, and it just turned into this cool little logo after he reloaded it in. He messed up.
Yeah, I personally really like your cool little logo. Beef that up for us here.
I don't know, it's a complete accident, but it just turned
I
into
like
that
it.
somehow.
I do like it. If you want to use that, we totally can. I'll move that off of our little game area and down to somewhere more visible.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a group decision to pick what the symbol is, but
It would be, but I'm gonna move this down anyway, cause fuck you, I like it.
for the time being, we'll say it's that, and then we'll figure something else out.
Yes.
I imagine some
Yeah,
sort
we
of like
see you.
almost like a Knights of the Round Table style thing, but with something on the sides. Maybe I just don't know what that part.
Can we
would
do
be.
the song?
What?
Nothing. I apologize for interrupting. Please continue.
Yes.
Alright, so with this charm, it helps me resist the ghost, right? Or try to. I'm trying to think of how he. I have no idea how spirits work. This is like one of the first interactions I've had with spirits in this game. Only played this game one other time, but it couldn't have any
so
interaction with
Spirit
spirits.
Bane charms essentially are exactly what they say on the tin. They are charms that are baneful to spirits. They can repel them. They can help you. They repel them. They help you fight against them a little bit. They don't make you immune to a ghost though. Like you can't be wearing a charm and a ghost won't be able to touch you despite there's a bit of common misconception about that. People-
Okay. Right, now I know what to do with it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
step in front of Flint and like hold that up to the spirit, just to if he's like trying to focus on Flint and just kind of counteract. That's like I don't want to look at that shit.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I like it. Breaking the concentration between the two of them. Man, let's see the resist roll. I dig it.
All right. Which one would it be though? Resolve or which one?
Yes.
It's perfect.
It sounds like a resolve enough roll to me. Like it's essentially your will versus the will of the ghost, right? Oh, that's
Hey,
good.
no stress.
No stress. Which, honestly, compared to seeing what else you rolled there, really lucky. Unfortunately, you also rolled a 2 on the above.
Yes, so I don't find what I was looking for.
Yes, and it's Flynn's gonna like push Tetchall off him, stand up, shove you away, and instantly reconnect with this ghost and regain control over it once again.
That's quite rude.
Yeah, small miscalculation on the part of both of us.
Okay, so I survived, but I didn't get what I was going for. In that case, use the arcane implement and use the black salt to make the pentagram.
So what?
In case I'm just gonna use the arcane implement and then make the pentagram with the black salt.
That would be possible as well. So what are you rolling to try and do with that? Was there anyone else who kind of wants to intervene at the moment?
Yeah.
Boo Boo? Songbird?
I do have an idea about kind of what. Give him that other action unless
I don't have any items I can use, so
Whoa, just get clowns off the street and help us.
Your item slots.
yeah.
Get clowns, help us with clowns.
So
famous.
I'm going to like try and crawl under the floorboards to hide.
Why?
He's built on a slab.
I'm going to try and crawl into the attic.
I'm joking. Going under the floorboards makes a lot of sense here. Night Market is essentially layers upon layers upon layers of a city upon itself in this district.
Actually,
so it
wait
makes
a minute.
sense.
I don't have any prowl. Can I attune to the ghost
Oh, you're gonna try and make the ghost laugh?
to tell the ghost a joke?
I would expect nothing less.
What's the idea here?
To get the ghost on our side.
Oh my god,
By being
please.
very funny.
I love this.
It's
idea.
absolutely ridiculous and stupid, but your god is basically what does that. Basically, basically that's how your god works. That's all I have really come to understand about your character.
Make jokes, man.
Big jokes. Big jokes. This like humor is essentially you attuning to the ghost to try and sway it over to your side, essentially. Force it onto your side.
Show me my error of my way.
Maybe I'm just putting words in your mouth here, but that's not what makes sense to me.
Basically, is to be like, listen, the god of laughter and smiles is the best thing to serve.
Makes sense. I think we're looking at
Life and afterlife is transient, you know.
We're looking at Desperate Limited
Comedy is
here,
forever.
unfortunately, because he had already established control over the spirit.
Desperate Limited.
Yes.
All right, I have 3
Is that-
attuned dice.
Go for it.
that-
You like a Devil's Bargain here as well?
Fuck no.
No?
I'm
Okay.
too
Already
stressed away
in too
from
deep.
promoing out.
Fair enough.
I'm
Believe in
desperate
you
for
if you
that.
could do it.
I'm desperate for that XP. Do you want a Devil's Bargain? Fuck no.
Yeah, be sure to keep marking your experiences along the
You
way.
want to
just-
succeed? Hell no.
But be sure to keep marking your experience along the way, gentlemen.
About it.
Oh, wait, no, you should have no effect here.
Why?
Lights within the mind.
I don't have. Fuck.
Oh no!
I'm willing to say limited effect all the same.
Ooh.
Just gotta keep this moving forward a little bit.
All right.
But for next time, we'll take that again.
Damn it.
I look at him. And I attune to the ghost. I enter into my mind place, and I go, hey there, of one who is beyond life. Why stay around here when you could go down the street to the lovely bar. I heard they have the most exquisite booze there. Yeah.
I see. I was so convinced your joke was the punchline was going to be spirit, and I completely missed the actual joke for a moment.
That's
on
how you
YouTube.
know. I have to get you. I have to take the bad
You have
joke
to
that is
you
predictable and then get a worse one.
You do have to get me. The ghost is also now going to get you because it has now hyperfixated on you as its target, and it is going to be sinking its spectral claws into your throat.
Can I resist for
I gotta
him?
hate the jokes, man. And I resist for him.
And I go, tough
Everyone-
crowd.
You're always a stickler.
Can I resist for him? Well, I don't know if it would be a resist or an action that could save him, kind of. It's weird.
Oh, right, there are protect rolls in this. I almost forgot about those.
Yes.
That's a good question, actually. What would it end up being here? I would suppose. Oh, let me look at the book here real fast while I think about this. So I'm thinking like a simple resist roll should be all that is really needed under
Well,
this
you don't
circumstance,
know what
right?
I'm doing, though.
The bullet forms out.
You want to know what I'm doing?
Do
What are you
know
doing?
what you're doing?
Well,
No,
yeah, sure. Go
Does
ahead.
any of us know what we're doing?
Well, no, but I mean, cults never really know what they're doing. That's why they're always cults instead of a church.
Why they never succeed?
The only person in the cult who knows what it's doing is the leader of the cult.
Yeah, you know.
So from the back, as the ghost maybe like shrieks and goes after the gesture, the cult gesture, like a glass orb with like
There we
a
go.
blue gemstone like rolls out from the back, which is Songbird / Viper's arcane trap, and it stops at the below the ghost and then spews a bunch of light upwards, and I want to just trap the fucker. Be done with this thing.
So you can do that, but Bobo is still suffer the harm. You'll need the resist will need to be resisted first to prevent the damage from being done.
So it could be two things. So I could resist it, make it stop because the trap is there and hinders it, and then I can roll to actually like attune it into the trap to finish the job. If you want to go and do the 2 steps there.
Absolutely.
All right.
Got this though.
What should the resist be though?
Well, it depends on how you go about resolving it.
Well, I said the trap, the stall, the lock it in place. I'm trying to think of what that actually is. The throwing of it, or just the. I mean, the resist roll is the same. It's the same dice for it regardless. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but.
Pretty much, I think. But yeah, my first guess would have been just resolve resist.
Willpower, mental strain, not the prowess. Mental strain or willpower, but this is more physical strain or injury. Yeah, because that way can we do resolve after if I have to do stuff. Alright. Solid prowess. Hey, only took 1 stress. There you. So you don't take any damage. Now I'm going to
It'll take reduced damage here.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Some drink went down the wrong tube. Oh, that hurt. So yeah, he's going to take reduced damage, not the full level 3 harm he was about to. He'll take level 2 harm instead.
Nice.
So this ghost claws start sinking into your neck, and you can kind of feel the frost forming in your very skin as it does so. Only for the ghost to suddenly peel back off of you as something grabs its attention, or maybe even grabs it, depending on how a Songbird's roll goes here.
Yeah. So I think Viper runs out from the back and leaps over a bookshelf or something and stares at the ghost with hate and venom. Go away. We don't need you here. And she will try to force the thing into the trap. Position in effect. Sounds like his room got noisy again. Wait for it. Wait for it, chat. Wait for it.
Position. Desperate.
I'm thinking that what we're looking at is, desperate standard, I'm going to say.
What you're saying is we need to fight more ghosts to get more XP.
Position, desperate. Effect, desperate.
Devil's bargain?
Oh, really? All you really make a resist. Well, I'm going to say your previous resolve resist is also you fighting through the ghost's supernatural terror and whatnot. So I'm going to let that one slide.
Viper is supernatural terror. Pardon? Viper is supernatural terror. Pardon?
She wishes.
I mean,
she crushed the guy's hand.
Actually, true. That's true. It's true. Moving on. Yeah. So desperate standard.
Devil's bargain.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Devil's bargain. That's a good one.
what's that just you now?
So you're going to start booking a hasty retreat.
Who is?
Flint. Whether or not you succeed or not, his work here is done. He's got a ghost on all of you. He doesn't need to stand by. And he knows when he's outnumbered.
Bitch. What a bitch.
I kind of like that as a loose end that we can play with.
Yes.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Now, this is the first time you've ever reacted to one of my Devil's bargains with actual enthusiasm. I'm proud.
I don't think that's true, but we'll go with the first time on stream, sure.
Oof.
Yeah, maybe. Yep, I like it. So go ahead and make that roll.
Oh, well, still only a 4.
Sounds
Yes,
bad.
the ghost is you succeed. You do succeed here, I'll say. And Flint does, like, you perhaps see Flint fleeing out the front door, through out the corner of your past, over the shoulder of this ghost, fleeing past the stacks of the bookcases and whatnot. But before this ghost manages to get pulled away, he gives a solid slash at you with a hand that looks almost like a knife, cutting deep into your flesh, leaving no mark behind, but you feel as if a part of your essence has been deeply wounded by this. I'm going to call this level 3 harm, spiritual sunder. Or sundered spirit. Actually, level 2 harm, sundered spirit. Your failure was not nearly as bad as Bobo's.
Alright.
Hey.
And we will...
Wow.
Fuck, now this is actually Chronos. We will resolve and use armor for the whole thing.
So you resolve resist. And yes, you have your armor. How much your armor protects you against this kind of attack?
I think the armor... well,
It could just be that the armor...
Besides the fact that it's kind of her, or could be part of her skin. If not, I think it's probably something because I mean we're a cult, so like our armor is arguably probably more protective for supernatural stuff than it would be for physical stuff. Like we're not going in with flak jackets or whatever, but we're going in with like clothing that's got like charms and symbols and runes and stuff all over it that gives it always the protection. You know what I mean? At least and I think for Songbird, she definitely would have that.
I follow. Ghosts are still somewhat physical, so it'd be pure armor would also help a little bit. But under the circumstances of what this harm really is, I think it makes a lot of sense as well.
Yep. Okay. Dealt with.
Indeed, dealt with indeed.
Ghost goes in trap.
And the ghost is sucked into your strange sapphire spirit trap. And Flint has fled.
Cue up the Ghostbusters music.
Who are you gonna call?
Because this could have ended much more badly if I wanted to be even the slightest bit harsher on you.
Oh, this could have gone extremely badly.
It ended up pretty badly as it is.
It was fine.
It did. I could have made the sucking the ghost in a clock. It probably should have been a clock, but fuck it.
We have so many clocks. Please, no more.
Don't worry, this would have been a temporary score clock. You either solve with this score or die.
Oh, nice.
Excuse me?
Screams internally.
Does Zao have the ghost in his inventory now?
I don't know how your spirit trap works, actually, so you'll have to tell me.
Maybe we'll figure it out during downtime when I have to figure out what to do with the fucking ghost.
A free ghost, wander the ocean.
So yeah, that does leave us where we're left then. Rayford, you don't have to perform this ritual, but you do still have the knowledge of it. If you want to make a note of it down on your sheet, I'll say you can... This isn't like a full-blown, actual from-the-book ritual, although it could become one, perhaps, if you wanted to research it further to fully understand its merit. But this is something you now know that you can apply against as a countermeasure against any ghosts in the future.
Vanishing ritual. Spell it. Spell correctly.
And with that, I think the score is said and done. Is there anything else you all want to do before you leave?
Oh, I think I've done plenty.
Yeah. Remember that I did plant the bill hook through one of the books as a misdirect on who did this for when the
I
fucking.
recall.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm gonna carry my brand new idol with me and be on our way.
Go far, far away.
Run like the wind.
And I ran. Barry tormented this dwarf long enough. Goblin. Is he a goblin or a dwarf?
He's a goblin-looking dwarf. Like, goblins don't exist. So he'd be a dwarf. Because goblins don't exist in Blades in the Dark. He looks like a fucking goblin, man.
Got it, half-breed. True horror.
Yeah, that is kind of scary, actually.
It's Ghibli.
That's like if Danny DeVito was a race.
I want to see that now. Hey, your soul is mine.
Just a race of DeVitos. I hate it.
Oh, I thought you said a wraith. I was like, oh.
Well, maybe he did. I don't know. I heard race, though.
Yeah. If Danny DeVito was a people rather than just a person.
He is a person.
He's a person. He's not a group of people. There, people are now linking stuff there.
What do we do now, Mighty GM?
Well, that's up to you guys. Do you do
Go to
anything before you
downtown.
leave, or do you just leave?
Taking my treasures with me.
You have what you came for. You do know that.
Oh, just to make sure I wrote my hurt down right. My level 2 harm is that I have an icy throat, correct? Like the ice has
Yeah,
chilled the veins in
you're
my
right.
throat.
Thank you. Yes, I see. Yes, I never gave it a name. That works very well.
So are you guys gonna rob this guy some more, or are you guys gonna... Good. You could get some coin out of this if you decide to rob him.
No, we did what we needed to do. We got the artifact.
raised-
We misdirected. We dealt with problems. Like Songbird.
I'm with.
Dips.
Yeah, I'm with Zal. I think.
The hooks are gonna hate us some more if they figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Who cares about the bill hooks? They haven't done shit.
That's the
Yeah,
next
who cares
goal.
what the bill
We're gonna
hooks
go
think?
smash some bill hooks in. Now that we've antagonized them, we're just gonna like put them in their place now. Be like, sorry, you think you're the tougher guys? What? Pardon?
You need to get the E to build a cannon for us. Shoot these fuckers out of the water.
Who should build a cannon for you?
E? Or two mechanics?
Ah, your E. Yeah, the E. Why do we call them E? I don't remember.
Don't they have the same, like, both start out with E in their first name?
No, that's William and Theodore.
Why do we call them the E?
Yeah, but moving on, yeah, you guys depart this area with your item in tow and set into downtime. Yeah. Conclusion of the score, technically. Let me find the exact rules on that. Here are my lovely, lovely reference notes. Here we are. Payoff. And all the good stuff. So, you get no coin. At all.
Don't worry, it's a
What?
non-profit organization.
Yeah, you get no coin.
And the score was.
You
Okay,
took
guys,
nothing
sure.
you're selling.
We got the artifact. So
Damn.
Plus we have
Actually-
3 coin we need to spend.
actually, we have a ghost we can sell.
Yes, we could sell the ghost.
Yes.
If you want to traffic in the spirit, if you want to say, I'll say this. If you want to kind of say in the aftermath of all of this, you sell the ghost, I'll give you 4 coin for it.
Or coin? Oh my
Done.
god. You gotta spend a lot of coin, my boys.
Ghost is sold.
Ghost is sold.
So-
Get yourself 4 coin.
Someone mark the coin.
We have 3 coin already. We need to spend some coin.
We can all just take one.
We can put coin in our inventory?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the
you got an
fuck?
entire section for coin, man.
What is this? You don't tell me nothing. This is a
It's-
good game of mechanics?
It's by the boxes, the one that says coin next to
He's
it.
found it. He's found
Is
it.
it? I don't know what progress clock does, but we'll find that. Oh, it's dealing.
Don't worry, you'll figure it out soon.
But you're not
Right,
hurt
boys.
yet, so hey.
We did it. We sold someone a murderer.
Yes. That's
Is this some kind
literally
of
what you
suicide
just did.
squad?
So heat-wise, that opened up. Don't need that though. So heat-wise, you're looking at 2 heat.
That's why we should kill Flint. He's a snitch.
Oh yeah, Flint was definitely going to talk about this situation.
Well, we couldn't kill him because that would have been more heat. So
I
Yeah.
put the heat in.
Murder is guaranteed killing. Guaranteed heat.
yes, murder is guaranteed killing. You're right. That does happen
Shut
to
up.
be true.
Shut up. So yes, have you all marked the heat?
I did.
Excellent.
You heard it here
So-
first, Twitch.
Next,
People
we
die
have
when-
entanglements. So who's feeling lucky tonight?
Who rolled a 6 today?
No one.
Oh, I'm feeling real lucky. I got all my bad luck out at the end of
I
last
did.
session.
Rolled a
You know-
6.
You did roll a 6, but I was on a resist roll. And I Ketchup does have a point. He hasn't rolled anything yet.
Let's go for it, Getsuel. Make us proud.
Sure. What am I rolling?
You are rolling 1d6 fortune for the entanglement.
Oh, right. Cool. Let me go ahead and see here real quick. Fortune. Number of dice.
What the fuck is this?
Oh,
location?
wait, hold on. You need to add one. We should add one more heat as well. Craver is well connected.
Ooh.
Goblin dude has connections? That's my character sheet. I thought it add more stress.
He lived under a rock, though. Like he was a
Yeah, I
Did.
know.
He's a well connected rock. Remember, he has good connections in Brightstone even.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Lord Hurl doesn't count because I know I pretend to be him.
a well-connected rock.
Oh, Angelo.
Up that up to 6, and let's see what you got here with these fortune. Ooh. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like this. Let me have a read here real fast. Oh, I could make this boring. I could make this interesting. I'm gonna do a bit of both.
Wow.
Boring and interesting. What?
Oh, meh.
So, let me
This needs some work done.
yeah, here we go. Oh god, I love it. Hold on.
Will you be afraid?
Never.
When
You
you
do
nothing.
decide it.
You need to be very afraid, my friends. Because when you guys return to your territory, not your lair, mind you, just your territory, you instantly notice there's something strange going on. All across
neighborhood?
it, yes, there's something. Oh, fucking hell. There is something strange in your neighborhood.
Who you gonna call? Oh,
Clearly, you'll have to call yourselves here, because what it is this rune here, which maybe Zal can throw up on stream, I'm not sure, carved into a few various locations around the site. And I'm not sure. Well, let me have a look at the faction status again. This will help me inform, but I'm thinking you all might need to make a quick study fortune roll just to kind of get me informed on what you all would really know.
I'm an intellectual. I should be able to do this, right?
Yeah, y'all give me a study roll with 1 bonus dice.
Each?
Yeah, just 1 bonus dice each.
Okay.
A fortune roll?
Yes, fortune roll. Thank you.
Okay, so the effect doesn't matter.
Yes. Study roll plus 1 die.
Correct.
My character's literate, so he should be able to do this, right?
I'm smart!
I'm kind of
Oh.
smart.
It makes perfect sense, Ketchal. you would be the one to instantly recognize this. But I'll leave the role for everyone else to cast.
Oh,
Hey, Bubbo, my dude.
oh, I did
Damn,
not.
I'm out of the loop.
I did not do I did not do my residency training and get my graduate degree in Aruvia in the theatrical arts of clowning to not be able to know creepy symbols when I see them.
You like just gets back to everyone. What'd you find out, Bubbo? These are not funny.
These are oh.
So yeah, the only one of you who doesn't recognize this is Songbird, which maybe makes a little bit of sense, maybe not. Devin, it takes you a little while to recognize it, but for Simo and Pancake, Bartholomew and Ketchal, respectively, you both instantly recognize this as the rune sign of the Cult of the Drowned Savior.
Oh.
For those of you who are kind of wondering about who that is, oh, I'm rushing the wrong button. Allow me to refresh your memories.
That's who the captain worships, right?
No, the captain worships a faction by the name of... hold up, I have it in my notes here.
Oh.
Oh, we're -1 with them. Well, whoops.
Yes. Let me find...
What a shame.
Imagine that.
Yeah, we could take him.
What was his name? It was Captain... Where is he? I don't have him on the page?
Now he's on the clocks. Yeah, clock. Gaber?
Captain Gabor, yes.
Gabor.
Thank you. Yes, I don't have a card for him. I'll have to correct that.
The clocks. He's there.
Yes, but Captain Gabor worshipped the what was it?
Council.
The hold on. I remember. It was either the Burned King or it was the Burned King, if I remember correctly. Yes,
He worships the Burn King,
I believe so.
so he's a follower of Minerva.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay, so these symbols are carved everywhere. Anything else about them?
Other than the fact that they're all over your territory, not particularly. They are just all over your territory, and they are sort of perhaps making. It almost looks like they're making their way. Oh, sorry. It was the Unbroken Sun, I think, is what it actually was. Yes. Yes, it was the Unbroken Sun, not the Burn King. Excuse me, I just remembered.
Get your facts
But yeah, these runes have essentially been carved all over your territory. It's essentially a rune representing the deep sea and the clawing fingers of someone attempting to climb their way back up out of the inky abyss. And while this it's not quite coming close to your lair, it's very clear that they are encircling it. It's very clear to you that this is meant to be a scare tactic. So what you have here is the show of force, entanglement. You can either forfeit a claim or go to war with them. If you have no claims, you can lose one hold instead.
You can take him.
Refresh our collective memories here. What exactly does going to war with them entail in its entirety?
Less downtime and our hold becomes weaker.
Yeah.
Doing so would delay our ritual.
We can banish these fuckers to hell.
Oh, yeah, but is it advantageous to do so at this time? Is the question.
Yeah. So what's our
I mean, can we make
trying
that?
to find where?
Can we make that our next score then? 'Cause I kind of have an idea that could kind of deal with them in the bill hooks a little bit.
Oh, I almost forgot. Rep as well. So you should have gotten at least 4 rep from that score, I think.
Oh, really?
Oh, our thing's full now.
Oh, do we have 8 coin amongst us all?
Is it 8?
Coin?
8 times what you're trying to buy.
We have. Wait. Okay, we all got 4.
We have
and
7, I think.
You know, we've been
Sweet.
forgetting something, by the way.
What's up?
Here, I'll post it in chat here. And I always forget about this.
Upon crew advance, each PC gets stash equal to tier +2.
We've had
2 advances, I think.
2 advances, so yeah, 4 stash.
Oh,
We should have.
I apologize. I always forget that.
whoops.
If,
4.
I mean, one of us just
So
needs
technically-
to turn 2 stash into a coin, and then if we all pitch in our coin, we can tier up. That way, we're not as weak, and our cohorts are less shit.
True.
So I think it's pretty
I'm willing-
worthwhile to tier up.
Yeah, that seems like.
You will still have to either go to war with them or forfeit 1 hold, which would knock you back down into
Still there.
hello.
Yes.
Hello.
What?
The forfeiting 1 hold would knock you back down into tier 0 strong, and unlike war, there's no inclination here that you'll get that hold back when it's all said and done.
I kind of like the idea of maybe tying this into the next score, though. I mean, if everyone's okay with going to war here, I certainly have no issues with this.
We will make our claim upon the city, and then everyone will smile.
Everyone remove their coin, then we'll tier up.
All right.
So,
do
I'll
you want
put
me
them
to?
down to -3 reputation with them?
Do you want me to take the coin hit for bumping us up a notch?
I took it. I took the stash.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't
Fine,
gonna
coin.
force anyone to
You were nice and
volunteer.
shiny. I already sacrificed my coin.
All right. I have removed mine coin for the good of the council.
Alright, so we're tier
1
up,
4 for this idea.
which is a lot
I'm
better.
not sure, like, you're reading that right, because I should have sworn it was somewhat cheaper, Joe, for a tier 0 to get up.
No, it's about what you're buying.
Oh.
So it's 8 times what you're buying. So we're buying tier 1, so 8 times 1. Then it's 16, then
Really?
it's 32.
8 times?
Then it's 64 coin at the end.
Oh goodness. All right, so we
Yeah,
may
but-
wish to consider getting more money then.
Go on what page that's on?
Not offhand, no.
Shit.
Oh, we need to get more money for. And rob. Right?
Oh, here we are.
Okay, and I didn't. We said we're going to try and tie them into the
Yep.
next score, not we're going to war with them directly. Calm down.
Yeah, it would be tier times 8, so yeah, you would have to, yeah. He's right.
Coin.
So yeah, I've knocked them down to -3 rep. And so how do you like make a reverse statement of a declaration of war against the drowned savior, essentially here?
We're not. We said we're tying it into the next score. You're jumping.
Fair enough.
We're biding our time.
Fair enough. Though I also would like to ask the question of both Ketchal and Boo Boo. Boo Boo, especially. How do you know about the cult of the drowned savior? I'm going to step away for a moment. You all can think about that, and I'll be right back.
No worries.
I laugh at your
Whatever,
jokes.
Andreas. It's 32 instead of 36. I said it right still. No big deal. It's not like we're ever going to reach tier 4 anyways. Almost no one ever reaches tier 4.
That sounds like a challenge. I accept.
Sounds like someone's not dedicated to the council.
Most games just they reach a point where they're just like, yeah, we're done. But before then, like no one ever hits that point. And they're like, no, we got to keep going, and then they go into T4 because then
They already
can-
conquered all of this country. What now?
Yeah, because it kind of does leave a lot of like, what do we do at certain points? Because you're like, how much bigger? Like, what do we do now? We're a crew fighting the military. Is that our challenges that that we're punching up to, or like whatever,
Yeah, take down the government.
Yeah. We, our cult, shall be the cult to take over the city.
Ascend to heaven and kill the blazing dark developers themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
In front of us.
We'll tell Harper you said that.
It's the only logical conclusion to occultist gameplay.
Alright, I have returned. So, Boo get Charlotte. How do you know about the cult of the Drowned Sea?
I know from their endless prattling.
So you've encountered them before.
Yes. It is
They
hard
mimes?
not to encounter them when one is taking a boat trip to Eruvia to learn the secrets of the true god, the laughing god. Oh, and whoever else is on the council. Of course, those guys too, I guess. Yeah. But these drowned god worshippers, they will not stop talking about how this savior will protect them on the high sea. It is so constant, I swear. They are heretics of the highest order. For I once tried to make a joke about a man going overboard, and they did not smile. Thus I know the wickedness in their hearts.
Tragic.
I like it. And, Ketchan?
I have met many foolish followers in my time. These followers of a drowned savior, perhaps if they were truly so devoted, and not a band of misbegotten liars, would do us all a favor and drown themselves, and become one with their worshipped deity. They are misguided, and they deserve no mercy for it.
Alright. Alright, I do like it.
For a second there, I thought he said lawyers, and I was just like, oh.
Emzel, you getting sued already?
Right.
They sued me for all my coin in a previous life. I didn't know I was supposed to patent the toaster before inventing it.
Yeah, well, you know now. Radiant toaster, by the way. Everything's radiant.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh no! And Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
No, I'm still around.
Oh,
Alright,
Yeah, you
Downtime?
guys have moved over from downtime, I think.
who needs to go down?
I think all of us do. All the stress we were doing.
True. Who's gonna go first?
Ooh.
That's
Alphabetical.
What about it?
Bobo will go
Bobo
first.
goes first.
Now,
I
well, you do only get 2 one downtime each since you are at war.
Unfortunate.
We didn't
Well,
go
then
to war yet.
Biding our time.
We're trying
Technically, you have.
God damn you and your rules.
Well, then I am going to.
Hold up.
some stre- What?
This is why I don't like blades in the dark. Entanglements by default.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'll say that, yeah.
I mean, you can do
You
whatever.
haven't gone to...
Yeah. You don't get a chance
We aren't
to
going
deal
to
with
war
it
yet.
creatively.
You
We're
have
gonna
gone
do it.
before,
Just
yeah.
either
This
or.
is the last downtime you'll have where it's, you haven't gone to war.
War going on.
Oh,
Solid.
Oh, how funny.
hilarious.
So you're just drinking poison away?
Oh yeah, I'm chugging my my fucking absinthe or whatever it is.
You're telling jokes to yourself.
Yeah.
Did we get that shared vice ability, or did we not choose that?
No.
No, we didn't do conviction. That's right.
We do have an advancement still hanging around, though.
We always have an
That is true.
advancement hanging around.
Well, yeah, we're a very good cult.
Ah, shit.
1 second.
My headphones right out of my fucking ear.
We preemptively get war dogs. Wait, what? No.
Oh.
That is no. We're not doing that. That's dumb.
Metagaming 3.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
I want
I'm back.
dog. Oh, it's not good. Statistic. Alright, who goes? Are you done with yours, or are we still going?
So who's next?
A, B, C, D. Going alphabetical?
Yeah.
Yes,
Alright. So, have you catch you?
that would be me. Well, I do not need to indulge in my vice since I have trauma, so I believe
Technically, you do.
Isn't it free the next time after you've traumatized?
Yeah, there is some condition.
Or am I misremembering?
I might.
I thought, just to kind of like clarify, I thought like when you traumatized, like the next time you get nothing, but then from then on out, if you don't, you gain stress equal to how many trauma you have.
Yeah.
So since this would be the first downtime since I traumatized, I'd be okay for this one, but everything after this, I'm gonna gain one stress if I don't indulge in my vice.
It's either rules or common house brew.
It sounds like a common house rule to me, which, yeah, I'm okay with that as a thing,
I can't remember.
honestly.
I'm open to whatever. It's not really that important to me.
I mean, it's just one stress. No big deal.
So, and I guess if I got a second downtime here, I will spend it training in Resolve here again. I'm going to go back to the was it a graveyard or like a spirit yard I went to previously?
It's a catacomb.
Wasn't catacombs, but it was a yard of some kind. Train yard. But yeah, and I'm going to meditate on the stressful day's encounter and deepen my bond with the Red Mother on how best to proceed. All right, and I think that will do it for me.
Nah.
So you said you deepened your bond with your meditation, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Yes. Cannot find the stress and trauma page in the book right now. I'll have to find it later. So, over the course of your meditation,
Mhm.
you received visions of a particular shrine littered with the bodies of mutilated seabirds. The altar made out of driftwood. Birds hanging on it, scattered around, feathers and blood all over the place. And you could tell this was on the reefs underneath the docks to the east of the district. And on the altar, you see the rune of the drowned savior.
Interesting. Just gonna make a note of that for future reference. All right, so it was on the east of the docks here, the altar of that. Okay, I think I got all of that down here. Is that pretty much the extent of my visions for the time being?
Yeah. Yes, you have that said visions that your communion with the Red Mother has.
Glorious.
So next would be. Alphabet is hard. Songbird, I think. No, Rayford.
Do you want to go first? My turn to drag on.
Oh, real quick, I got 2 downtimes, right?
Yeah,
I'm sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt real quick. Does training give 1 or 2 dots?
depends if we have a train or
What?
not.
Yeah, that
One.
depends on if we have the train as a cult or not. The only training we have right now is Resolve training.
Okay.
Practice your stand up.
Wait, can I try and relieve my harm as a downtime?
Yeah, you can heal. You can work on healing.
Okay, I'd like to do that then.
Boys, you pour your poison into your wounds.
I'm drinking it for my stress thing. So like I'm assuming that's gonna warm the throat up a little bit.
Oh, that's right, your icy throat. Fucking icy hot.
Can that work?
GM.
I don't know. I think you would need an actual physicker. I don't know if
Okay.
just the drinking thing will be enough.
Well, I mean, okay, so like what would I start at, like a new clock?
It's kind of like a temporary asset that you're figuring out who. If you don't know someone, if the crew doesn't know someone, then you're kind of like looking for someone to patch you up. And then we have to determine kind of with like a fortune roll how good they are, so how many like healing dice they'll have, and then you can roll their healing dice, and that determines how much progress on that healing clock you get that's next to your harm. Because if you fill that, then all your harm goes down 1 stage.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. So how do I fill the healing clock?
You'd have to get the
Get treatment, just get treatment. Okay, I see.
yeah. When we do roll the healing roll, you need to get technically a crit off the bat to do it in 1 roll. Otherwise, you're gonna have to take a couple downtimes to do it, because you need 4
Gotcha.
bits of progress. And the only way to get that is if the healer has 2 dice and they roll 2 6s off of 1 roll. So yeah.
GM is currently.
So one last thing to go over here is you can heal yourself without Physiker, but it essentially amounts to you just kind of toughing it out, and you'll roll 0d6 for your healing clock.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't make any of our contacts with Chris, did we?
Yeah, I don't think any of it, unless Arzu can like.
I thought we were
Magically
debating on
heal.
it, but we didn't pick anybody. We have a normal.
Oh, drug dealers, that count?
I mean, sometimes they're also spaghetti surgeons, so sometimes.
You be Oxycontin, he's tough. Oxycodone.
The Oxy.
No, any surgeons.
Yeah, just should I roll some? So, how do I roll my healing clock?
Well,
Are you going to find a physical?
Or sure, I can go do that too. I don't know.
But you know a physical.
I don't. I wander off into the night, knowing that the smiling god will light my way.
All right, give me a second here. I'll check one last
I
thing.
can roll a fortune roll for that, if you'd like. A 0 dice fortune roll.
Do you just walk into every building? Is there a doctor in the house? No. You just shut the door and go to the next building?
Yeah, basically.
is there a doctor in the house who knows a good joke?
Excuse me.
So essentially, what you're going to have to do here is make an acquire asset roll, which is a completely different type of downtime, and then you'll need to spend some coin to gain access to actually get an additional downtime to pay for the services, or wait until you have the time to spend for the services.
Okay,
Here's
so
the best
what do
medicine.
I roll to acquire asset?
That's a good question. Balls, not my book. Okay, we're good.
This is the best medicine after all.
Wire asset roll. Here we are. You gain temporary use of an asset. I don't think you have to make a roll for it, actually.
Yeah, your tier roll.
Ah, there it is, yes. Yep, so you'll roll tier and it'll indicate the quality you find. So at the moment, you would be tier 1. So you just go to the crew sheet and click the tier word, essentially. You'll be able to roll off of that. Excuse me. Did you get all that, Nick?
I roll from the crew sheet.
Yes. Click tier.
And then no bonus dice?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, how does a 2 feel?
Better than 1.
Yeah, that's not a real... Oof, that's a bit rough. Yeah, so, I'm going to say... Let me come up with a name here. Find a woman by the name of...
Glad I was muted. I was saying
LeBlanc.
Stupid shit.
LeBlanc?
LeBlanc.
Okay.
She's just kind of your typical kind of gruff-looking sailor woman, kind of got off the seas, started plying her trade as a medic. Not too good at it. only a tier, but he is pretty much on par with your tier at a tier 1. So take that sort of take that for what it is, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do it. That's all right. I'll take anything at this point because I'm pretty messed up.
So, yep. So you'll need to spend either rep, which you don't have, or coin, which you have to pull out of your stash for, if I'm not mistaken, to get additional downtime to actually undergo the treatment process.
I'll just wait till next downtime.
Fair enough.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna spend a coin to do it. I can't be telling jokes on an icy throat.
Yeah, that is correct.
I mean, you could tell it on icy throws that your jokes are going to be a little cold.
Yes, I'm gonna spend a coin to go through the process to have her fucking do some hack job on me.
Makes sense to me. Let me put this right here.
Are you a doctor or a butcher?
God, the worst thing to ask your doctor.
So what now?
Oh, we're making fun of him asking his doctor if he's a doctor or a butcher, and it's just like, ooh, one thing you don't ask your doctor.
Don't worry, she didn't find sawtooth. She uses clean instruments.
Depends on if your check bounces.
True.
You have insurance? Insurance?
What is that?
Insurance is a funny joke.
Come on, guys. I at least put some effort to try to have a punchline. I just don't go around being like, hee.
Why not?
You have
At least-
delivered every single time. I will say this. I will give you credit where it's due.
Well. It takes a lot of effort to be as bad at humor as I am.
It is a skill.
Wait, you
It is
think
a
I
skill
went
to
to clown
intentionally do it.
college?
That was a good one.
Is there a crew upgrade where we can get like a clown wagon that just like holds the entire cult in it?
Give me like a little clown car.
And like we just like kind of like drive up with our two horses, like kind of come to a stop, and like the entire cult just gets out of it and like
I mean, that could be our carriage, I suppose.
yeah, carriage. Kind of joking, kind of
Serious.
not.
Yeah, I know.
We'll get to that some other day.
Like the cat girl fascination.
Oh no, I've never given that up. I just keep that in a little box away from you all to keep you safe.
Yeah.
I assure you, it's only gotten worse over time.
Yeah.
It's like poison ivy. Like the more you get it, the worse it gets. Yeah, it's basically like that. I can't stop. Please help me.
Frighten me, sir. Take this fucking picture.
I played a cyborg cat girl in Space Blades, and apparently it's still starring some people like 3 years later. I was unaware of this. I thought we were all over this, but apparently we're not. So
Really?
It's just a good meme.
Why can't you be normal and just be Mushu?
streaming internally.
It's like that one joke about the Scottish guy.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
No, or it's like,
Have
listen,
the
You just mean
slightest
Scotland?
idea how little that narrows it down.
it's a story that a Scottish guy told me once, where he was like, listen, I sew in my free time, but do they call me John the Sewer? No. One time I got into blacksmithing, but do they call me John the Smith? No. I've written a couple books. Do they call me John the Book Writer? No. But you fuck one sheep.
Classic. Classic right there.
All right, that took a really hard left, but you know, well played.
All
So you're
right.
still trying to figure.
Oh yeah, he's still trying to figure out the doctor. Right?
I'm sorry?
Oh no, he's healing
Oh.
next time. So yeah, it is my turn. So I'll go fucking indulge.
No,
Yeah, no,
I
sorry,
paid
yeah.
my coin to
Right,
heal. I
let's
paid my
go.
coin to heal. What do I roll?
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
roll.
One.
Yeah, 1. So give me a 1 dice fortune roll.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that is.
Oh, well, doesn't matter. It's a 3.
Hey, I like that. You messed up, but it still worked.
Is
That's
that
how Blades of the Dark
2
works.
things on my clock?
1.
1.
3 is 1 progress.
Can I pay another coin to have him keep slapping in chat? Like,
If you
Coins
have,
you
another
have.
coin,
I have 4 coin.
No, 4.
No, you don't.
4 stash turns into 2 coin.
Yeah.
Is it possible for me to get fully healed? Like, what do I need to roll to get 3?
A 6. You'd have to do your last stash into a coin, and he would have to get a 6.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait till my next downtime then.
Probably the smart move. So yeah, it would be down to Songbird then.
All right.
Or Viper, whichever.
Time to indulge vice. Oh, now I get a 6.
Oh,
So I overindulge.
That is awesome. I like that.
Fuck you.
Go.
All right, overindulge. So, you've made a bad call because of your vice. What went wrong, my friend? Tell me.
Wait, 6 is bad for vices?
Well, I had 5.
if you
Yeah.
if you remove more stress than you have, you overindulge, which is bad.
Oh.
So I have an idea, and you can decide to okay it or not, and which way we go with it. But my idea of overindulge could be maybe that one of her personalities is like dormant for the next score, so she can only be one personality, and I cannot switch or use the special ability that has them split.
Right.
That's interesting.
And you can pick which one.
Curious. That's not the typical result of an overindulge.
Yeah, but the typical results suck.
Ah.
It's basically an entanglement idea. That's what it would be. Because you can
You know
choose
what?
entanglement, and
Yeah.
that would be a substitute of an entanglement.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that.
So, which one? Who disappears for a score?
Viper.
All right. She stuck a songbird.
I think it must might tie into the wound you suffered, or almost suffered as well.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, or maybe the person she was with to indulge her vice actually made her feel so so not needing of Viper, like the like overcompensating and stuff that it kind of supplies in her life, that she kind of has convinced herself that she's fine as who she is for a little bit. So she's like, Viper just has like chilled out in kind of like a fit of like, well, fine, then if you don't need me, I'll be in the background then. Fuck you. And there's like just a little bit of dissonance between the two of them over it.
I like the sound of it. I'll let it roll.
Okay. And then second downtimes. Who has second still left? Did I just do?
I still haven't done my first.
Oh, go do your first. Yeah, your turn.
I'm gonna roll the dice. Roll the dice.
Let's see the vice. How are you indulging your vice at this time, Mr. Reaver?
I just want this. I'm gonna say to skip it because I was gonna do something that's more free time or something that requires me to use my other thing that's gonna be more RP focused. But just just go to Ojek, ask me. I guess this time's like be someone normal, and it was just super fucking boring.
Interesting. He can supply you with that, no problem.
Yeah, and it was super fucking boring, so that's why I didn't indulge my vice very good.
Yeah, I didn't really. Yeah, no.
At least I have 4 stress for next game.
Really, 4 out of just that? Huh.
You could indulge
Oh,
it
hey.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah. This might be my only chance to do this one thing, though. It's gonna.
But what's the
Take
one
away-
thing we're gonna have to talk about?
It's gonna take away at the debts that owe Clyra.
Oh, that's right, the Clyra debt.
Already got one settled nicely. I just need to settle another one.
I can remember. I think I wrote it down properly this time. Who the rest of the debtors are?
Oro already paid up.
Yeah, Oromino.
Oromino. I owe him a favor. Don't worry about this after everyone finishes their devices. Finish during downtime.
Yeah, we got Luther Hark, Oromino, and Balthasar. So yeah. So which one are you going after?
What do I know about either of them? No, Balthazar's a weirdo.
Let me have a look here. There we are. Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
I don't think. Luther Hark. Well, as stated, he's without doubt the more normal of the two. He is essentially a fairly humble merchant type, dealing out of the Barrowcliff area.
It's a normal market, right?
Yes, so that is the normal. He's a simple kind of trade goods sort of vendor, typically not dealing with actually selling things out of his shop, but rather ordering and directing distributions from elsewhere. It's typically what he does. He's more middleman than an actual merchant.
Alright. And Lazar is just. I'm guessing there's not a lot of information on him.
Not a lot, no. Though you do kind of pick up whispers. He works in 6 Towers alone.
Isn't it isn't that the security district or the army district?
No, that's a White Crown you're thinking of.
Okay.
6 Towers was the old money district, and it's now basically tenements.
Oh, is that the area right here, right?
Let me have a look at the map where you're clicking. Yes, that area right there.
Okay.
An entire little stretch.
Okay. Yeah, this book will be a very long walk. I think who would be more interesting. I'm gonna. Oh god. I'm gonna hurt Luther at the moment because I feel like I got the spin stress to convince Balthazar.
Sounds reasonable, yeah. But finding Luther's shop over there isn't hard whatsoever. It's a fairly open sort of situation. He's not really trying to hide anything, as it were. It's a fairly simple, affair. There's not really a lot unique about it. It's kind of a very simple hole-in-the-wall-esque place, really.
I'm gonna walk up in my normal face, the one that the drug dealers are familiar with, the drug addicts.
I recall them, yes.
That's the face I'm using. Just average youngish-looking man. And I'm just gonna walk up to him and be like, "Excuse me, sir. What sort of business are you running?"
So, Luther is a Akarusi man with dark hair and a dark mustache. He looks you over once. You're not one of my regulars, I see.
Is this a problem? I'm just curious.
Yeah,
Good
people who
wares.
come in wanting things from me, they tend to not do so on their own. They send people for them. They tend to already know what it is they want.
Oh, that seems very counterintuitive of a store that has their door open.
So you faded out there a little bit.
There is a little counterintuitive to have a door open type store where people can just walk on in and not have people just like look around.
Closed doors, locked doors, promotes door kickers. I leave my door open. People can come and go as they want. I still have to deal with buyers. But they come in already knowing what it is they want to buy. They don't ask me stupid questions about what they can buy.
Oh, I assumed you'll have to have more business, but alright, a very strange way to run an operation, but your business after all.
Oh. It's like takes a handkerchief out of his pocket, kind of cleans his nose and his face a little bit. So, what do you have to buy?
Is there anything like on the shelves that I can look at?
Nah,
Is it
it's
just-
literally just him and a table in this room.
There's a bunch of boxes everywhere.
Nah.
Oh.
It's almost like you just walked into a oh god.
Yes, or something?
Imagine you know you can go to like a Chinese restaurant in town and they have like that little section area. You kind of walk up to the counter.
Yeah.
Well, imagine that being about a third of the total size, and no doorway out into like and like a closed doorway next to it, which presumably would lead into the back room.
Oh, so this is pretty much like 3/4 of the store is behind the counter.
Yes.
More
like 9/8 of the store.
Jesus Christ! So I just walk in, and the counter's right there.
Basically, yeah, this is a very small area.
I kind of look up and down. I'm like, oh, it's hard to know what you sell, but I was wondering if you can help me. I'm trying to ask him a question. Like, how long have you been operating this business?
4 years. Inherited it from a bloke, former business partner, wound up dead.
This is a fairly profitable store.
For me, it is.
Oh, to know. That's important matters is what I want, and I just want to know what is your biggest sales item. What's the most popular item?
That would be... That'd be Ruvian slate. Very expensive stuff, but people can't seem to get enough of it. I'm constantly having to keep it on the shelf. Now, if you're looking to buy some, it's going to cost you about 400 slugs per square foot.
Does that translate to coin?
That'd be about... honestly, I didn't even think about that. In coin-wise, I think you're looking at maybe 2 coin per square foot.
I like looking. I was like, it's very peculiar. Very wealthy man such as yourself, and yet he has a debt with the bar.
His brow furrows. I'm sorry. You wanna run that by me again, pal?
Oh, it seems very strange that wealthy man yourself, Skylar, sent me over here to get money from you. Very strange.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have figured. I don't know that wench. Nothing.
Very strange. Sir.
I don't know what she tried to tell you, but I don't have debt. I don't owe people money.
Very good. In that case, let's talk business then. Let's talk about the business you owe with Clyra. How we can resolve this business.
You're not listening to me here, pal. And he's like starting to stand up like a little bit straighter, flex stuff. He's not a very big guy. He's maybe a few inches shorter than you. I don't recall how tall your guy is.
About average.
Yeah, he's like an inch or two shorter than you. He's not very brawny either, but he's stretching. He's making himself look a bit bigger, kind of crack his neck a little bit. I don't owe nobody nothing.
I kind of hold my hands up like, I just don't mean no trouble. I don't mean any trouble, sir.
Hey, you don't mean trouble, and here you are, trying to talk up some.
I just wanted to say about business. My business is, if you go through me, Clyra will be much easier, because if I go to Clyra empty-handed, she'll just send someone else to get the money.
You think you're the first?
Son of a bitch. Yeah, no, sir, I don't. But I hope to be the last.
Yeah. Yeah, for the first few guys said as well. I put them in a body bag myself.
Son of... Hey, yo, I'm a New Yorker. I kind of like...
And as this guy's like talking, he's like, makes him look a lot bigger than he actually is. Like stretching, he's like flexing a little bit, kind of crossing his arms in front of his chest as he leans back. It's kind of glaring up at you, but trying to look like he's glaring down at you. as he says all this, as he like makes threats that he himself has put people in the body bag.
I look at him and start to lose focus, and my face starts to droop. First, I start to melt in front of him, and I keep saying to him, like, "We can drop this act right now, sir. I just want to know, how much do you owe her?"
It's like he's like watching your face a little bit. You can kind of see the tough guy demeanor flicker a little bit. What the hell is wrong with your face?
It's not the question at hand, sir. What is wrong with your debts?
And then you're
How?
one of them strangers, ain't you?
Okay, quick question. Can my face, like, melt onto the table? Like, it starts to droop onto the table?
That might be a bit much for the demon face ability.
Alright, got it. It just goes back into the body. Got it.
It can like melt down and like jowls under your chin if you want. But
Okay, I was just seeing if I can rip flesh off. Okay,
no, that'd be too painful.
too painful, yes. As he's saying that, I kind of... more eyes start to appear, and I keep focusing on him. I'm like, "Sir, now, pay attention. I asked you this question. Why do you deny this fact?"
There's no fact here, you freak. I don't owe nobody anything. People owe me. So how about you run back to Clyra and ask her, where's my money, huh? How about you do that?
I roll command.
You can.
Yes, I roll command. And as I... oh shit, my command's not that good. As I roll command, my eyes just turn like this dark, black void looking color and ask him one more time. It's like, "Give me the money and I'll leave."
Risky limited.
Risky limited.
He's not scared of you.
God damn it!
He just hates you, yeah. He hops over the counter. And, like, it's not a fluid motion. He has to pull himself up and kind of slide over because, yeah. He's kind of a scrawny guy now, giving a little bit of a look at him. Not even, like, lean muscle, just thin. Oh, right here. Listen to me, you demon-blooded, four-eyed, whatever-eyed, face-melting weirdo. I don't owe nobody anything. And I want you out of my shop now, before I have to get violent with you.
I kind of look at him like, "I think you made a mistake, sir." And I'm just gonna slowly walk out.
He like follows you, like constantly trying to get up your face. He's trying to start something with you as you walk out of his shop.
He'll get what he wants, but not from me. Okay, I want to finish this, but I do a quick little interaction with one of my associates and get a favor from them to send some muscle to make him pay. That would have been good.
What side of associate are you trying to pick up on?
I can't use Bazo Baz because he's my rival. I mean, I could, but it would be a very big debt, can't it? Wouldn't it?
It would. It would
Very
be very
big.
interesting.
Would be interesting. Guessing the only other person I can think of is the drug dealer who might have to use some of his supply to convince some people. It also might be a substantial debt. I keep building up more tasks for me to do, and I don't like that. An unnamed favor is pretty fucking worth it. Parker out of jail?
Almost. Two more downtimes and he will be.
You might know some convicted cons that don't really care.
So what?
You might know some convicted cons you don't care.
Yeah.
Can't believe I got.
Boss would be a very interesting one, personally.
Who?
Boss.
Yeah, I think it has to be him. He's the only one that actually has muscle.
So
This might be a.
So yeah, why are you rivals with Boss?
Probably. Is he? Where does he operate?
Boz is a leader of the Lamp Black.
I mean, what
They
district?
operate out of Crow's.
Perfect. It's probably because Rafer was trying to take over territory and make it more blue coat oriented, so there'd be less crime in Crowsfoot. He ran a neighborhood watch, pretty much. So he had a mental breakdown and ran away.
I like it. So how do you approach him now? You would still likely know where his HQ is. The Leaky Bucket in Crowsfoot.
I'm gonna go there with a different identity and the one that he hasn't seen before. He'll figure he can easily figure it out as me. Maybe his lower people don't know, but as soon as he sees me, he'll know. You know what I mean by that. I pretty much approach him like, or just goons or whoever's like, "Hey, I want to talk to the boss about making a deal." You cut out. Hello?
Yep, sorry, the Leaky Bucket isn't an HQ, but it's where you can go to meet him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like,
yeah.
All right, so I'll just go to him with just, I guess.
Yeah, we'll keep this short because
yeah, we're running out of time. I'm taking too much time.
We are. But essentially, what Boslow kind of says to you is,
"All right, if you want my man to take care of this little favour for you, I want you to do something for me in return. Get something from the Bluecoats, a little ways up the road. Doesn't have to be tomorrow. Doesn't have to be tonight. Make it soon now."
Do you want me to do with them?
he wants you to get from the Bluecoats specifically a dossier.
Okay, and they won't do it until I get that dossier.
Oh, no. I've got some boys that can use it right away. I just want you to know that I've got this hanging over you. And if you don't do it at all, or you try to skip out on taking care of it, the boys I'm about to send to your little frenemy over there in the barrel cleft are going to come after you. And they'll do a lot worse than what they're going to do to him.
Oh god. I'm gonna accept the deal. I'll accept this deal because I know a good way to get around it very easily. Not being suspicious.
If you say so. But yes, with that said,
New clock appears.
yeah. Well, not really a new clock. This is very much a one-time deal sort of situation, I think.
Yeah. They'll keep fucking showing up and say, "Hey, when are you gonna do that thing?"
Yeah, but you do hear back from him very rapidly, in fact. It turns out the guy was a complete pushover, and the slightest show of force caused him to fold instantly and completely. And gave him exactly what they wanted.
Oh, isn't that great? Guess I give that a little bit to Lyra and just move on.
Yep.
Who's next?
Well, it depends on what you want to do.
That's them. I'm done.
And I think that is everyone else's downtimes as well. So,
Zhao had one more.
oh, did you, so?
I did. I only indulged twice.
You're correct. What is the next part of your downtime then, if I may ask?
Son of a bitch! I already forgot it.
That's
Sorry,
not good.
Zhao.
That's my fault. My bad.
You help Clara too?
No.
It wasn't the wraith.
No, we have to have a meeting, but that's a scene. That's not a downtime action.
Free time.
Yeah, it's more of a free play-ish thing. Training, I don't know, would really mean much right now. Well, that might be the default option. I need to think of something else, though.
You got this, Zhao. I believe in you.
Oh, lower heat. Fuck, we have heat. I need to get rid of some of that. Let's work on heat. But I can't be Viper, so I can't go around and bully people. Oh, right. We're going to push the whole that there was the billhook thing found in the thing and like spread more rumors about them. Like really go into the it was them, not us type thing.
Okay.
Get yourselves a sway fortune roll. It's actually a 5. Well, yeah, I guess it's a 5. I actually had 1 dice. It wasn't supposed to be 0. I forgot to pick the fucking
again
songbird thing.
Once again, we roll 2 dice by mistake, and it
doesn't matter. Yeah, go figure. So the heat comes down by 2, so we're at 4 instead of 6.
Beautiful. That's much better.
Yeah. Now we're good.
Yes.
Well, since we're just hit the free play, do we want to just wrap it there, or is there any scenes we want to do for 13 minutes?
Do we have anyone at all that has anything in mind?
I think this is a good place to stop at, personally. Unless someone has got something they want to do.
No.
Sound like it, I guess.
Well, do you have anything you want to do?
Sounds good. I will say, sort of as a final statement, that as you all are also kind of making your plan, well, do we want to plan the score for next time?
Maybe, but I don't know if I want to, because again, we want free play, so let's not rush into a score this time.
Touché.
But the idea is what will end up when we have a group meeting, what Songbird's going to suggest is pitting the billhooks against the these people that just made the drowned savior. Ooh. So that they're not they can't be at war with us because they'll be at war with each other.
I don't think you understand. I don't think you quite understand how wars work. Okay.
Why? How are they going to fight us when they're fighting a bigger faction?
War on 2 fronts.
Yeah, you gotta think of it in this action. They gotta fight the bigger fish. Just little guys. We're just tooling around.
That's still a good point, though. Like, even if it doesn't get them completely off our backs, it distracts them, and it makes it easier for us to deal with them in the long run. So I think it's a great idea. Yeah,
I do. I do too. And honestly, I do too.
And that will deal with our entanglement. That's how I was going to place it. We do a score to deal with the entanglement, but them not being able to be as much with us, war with us, because they'll have billhooks, and they can make a mess of each other, and we can just be like, "Oh, okay, bye. We're just going to leave the room now. Bye, guys."
They try to focus and try to find us, which are a very hidden group. They'll be wide open for attack for billhook.
Yeah, sounds good. In the sort of, I guess, closing statements of our session tonight, then before we go over to XP, there are a few more things that are up and running. The billhooks are still working on their trap. The menagerie investigation is still underway. These strange arcane forces are still flowing throughout the docks. You could feel them. And the Grinders are continuing to be very aggressive in attempting to expand their territory.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the grinders.
There is a few things applied directly to you as well. The first of them is the fact that Curls and Curdwin are continuing to sober up.
Oh shit.
And William and Theo, you've heard William Theodore, the EE gang?
Yeah.
You heard them kind of muttering amongst themselves about vanishing, leaving.
These bastards.
They're still fairly horrified by what you did to them.
Alright, time to get the belt.
On a slightly lighter note, however, you receive a letter from the Dimmer system inviting you to, well, asking you really to help partake in their little whatever ritual it was they were talking about when last you met. Their moving house is what they refer to it as.
No, Bobo is not going to do it.
Essentially, the Dimmers are moving house, and they're asking for your help in doing so.
Y'all get this, is this going to be in a note somewhere for like? It's a lot of information to remember for next week.
All the clocks are on the table for you to have a look.
Okay. Where's the grinders one?
Grinders claim territory.
Come on, man, move fast.
And you have arcane rituals, the strange ones, and then Dimmer sister magic. You're related to the Dimmer system.
Hook set trap. Grinders claim territory. Oh shit. Okay. We have a lot. We've been neglecting these clocks, so we need to fix that.
World marches on, my friend. And with that said, let's head into experience. Starting, of course, with the crew. So, you advance the agenda of your deity or embodies its precepts in action. Do you think you did?
Well, definitely we got the relic, so we advanced the agenda.
I'll mark one for you.
Yeah,
You think you embody any precepts there?
all of us as a group.
No, I don't think we did it the second part.
Oh, we have
Features
multiple
of your
gods.
deity. It is kind of hard. So the features of your deity, however, are alluring and sinister. If that makes any difference to you whatsoever.
Yeah, we need to allure these people and stop being scared and be allured in.
Well, I
Get
mean,
more
we kind of
drugs.
framed the bill hooks a little bit. There was some sinister there, but
I don't know if that's so much sinister, but maybe.
I was
We just said.
challenges above our station. I don't know if that guy was above our station or not.
We summoned a fucking serial killer spirit to kill us.
Yeah, this
Well,
is,
Unfortunately, yeah, he wasn't really above your station, I think.
But he was the biggest threat we faced so far.
Part of that was part of that was a little bit of lady luck, but yeah, I don't know if that would really contend or count as being above our station. Not this time, at least.
When he comes back with the Spirit Traffickers Union, then he might be.
Yeah,
Oh god, not the Union.
oh god, they have orders and stuff.
just marching in the streets with spirit bottles. Anyway,
Bolster our
Those are powerful
reputation or
Molotovs.
develop a new one.
We're about to start a war.
Brutal.
So I'm going to say there hasn't been a whole lot of brutality.
We captured a spirit and sold it. I don't know if it's brutal. Maybe it might be business-like. We profited off of a spirit.
I'm honestly getting a far more cunning vibe from you guys as a reputation than anything brutal. At all.
True. We picked brutal because
We have a
Well,
clown
I
and a
can-
pacifist in our group. No, we're not brutal.
I mean, we did.
yes. But you two both tried to kill what's his name?
I would agree that we seem to be a bit more of the conniving sort than the brutal sort.
Yeah. I'm willing to say if we just want to change brutal immediately into cunning, conniving, something along those lines, you can get $1 for that.
When we first start again, we had 2 tanks in our party, Zhao and Mike.
I don't know.
True.
So we assumed they would be the one doing all the brutal shit.
I just think we should get business-like for selling the spirit.
Yeah, I'm willing to switch to cunning if anyone else is, because I feel like it'll be easier to get XP for the group this way.
Well, it's not about the XP. It's just about what fits our group theme more. And we're
Yeah.
just, by and large, we are working on a more cunning aspect comparatively. So I would agree with going with that. I would say.
And the pacifist thing just made sense to me. Okay.
Simon, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zachary, do you have any final words?
All right, we'll go cunning.
Yeah, it was your idea to pit 2 gangs against each other.
That's still kind of brutal too, but whatever.
A brutal action would have been
Fight both of them at the same time.
No, it's how we would fight one of them.
if you were brutal, you would have ransacked the guy's place. You would have set it on fire like you kind of mocked doing before.
And we wouldn't have any evidence.
Express goals, drives, inner conflict, and essential nature of the crew.
Goals drive. No, maybe. I think. Beat up
Nothing
a
that we
dwarf.
didn't really cover last time here. I mean, we did get the artifact, but I think we already covered that.
Yeah.
We need to do a ritual.
Well, we need to deal. Yeah. We need to deal with the war thing, pending war thing, and then we can.
Yes.
So much time, so little. I mean, so much to do, so little time.
All right, just 2 for the session. Then that's fine.
It was a wrap up kind of. So yeah, that makes sense.
All right, individuals. Who wants to go?
All right, I'll go first.
Good job.
I have nothing. Okay, thank you. Next.
Kidding.
No, not at all. I traumaed out, and we already did up with the experience for that, and I didn't really have anything special to do, so I'll kind of sit out this one, I think.
Well, shit. You're right.
It was my personal choice, man. I do not regret it in the slightest.
I know.
I'm happy as a clam, which is better than being sad as a sack of dead clams. So yeah, next person, go on.
Sad as a cucumber?
Yeah, and I like to talk to tomatoes. Yeah, that.
Veggietales.
Rayford.
I already marked my desperate actions.
Very good.
You address a challenge with a deception or influence. Do you count getting a gang who doesn't like me to do a job for me count as deception and influence?
I would say so.
Alright, cool. We're cheesing it. I just want a special ability.
Not really cheesing. I mean, it makes sense. You tried to levy some connections you had in order to get at what you want.
I wanted him to pay up, and he did. He was a pushover. So now I have to deal with the people I don't like.
Especially belief, drives, heritage, or background.
fought a spirit with prayer.
I think that works very well. Anything else?
Sure. I did not have any issues with vice traumas or. Does rolling a 2 count? Because I didn't like that. Does that count as an issue of my vice?
Hey, Ketchall, I do have a question. Did you already take your 1 experience for the trauma you got? I think you did, but I'm not sure.
Did he?
Is he gone already?
I think so.
No, he's well.
Huh.
I don't know.
He might come back. We'll get back to him then. Well, yeah, I guess that's done for you then, Rayford. Songbird, Viper.
I got 1 for each. No, actually, I did 2 cunnings. Didn't have any beliefs, drives, heritage, or background, but I had an issue from my vice. I overindulged and lost Viper for a little bit.
Yeah, you have to responsibly.
Because I'm counting it out while you guys are doing yours, so I already know what my things are. And I've been playing Blades for a bit, so I'm pretty getting counting. But whatever. That's it. That's all. You want to send this off, Mark, or shall I?
Well, we have one more player. We have our clown, Bartholomew.
I took 1 for my problem solving for trying to lie the spirit to go infest a bar, and then I took 2 for expressing my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Because I tell jokes, and I really apparently have had a bad time with the drowned god guys.
I did like that. Actually, that does make sense. For mine, I'm gonna mark 1 on Ketchall's thing for his. I'll talk when we get back about that. But yeah, so
Here, I hear him.
you talked about your experience
Sure.
with the drowned god, and did you already take 1 for the trauma last session?
Yes, yeah, that was all taken care of.
Very nice. So yeah, I'm willing to say take 1 because I did prompt you to go over your background there, while you understood the nature of the symbol and whatnot.
Fair enough. Burdened, well and done.
Very good. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will end our show for the night. Thank you very much all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing, liking, following, and giving Valkyrie a coffee now and again. I'm sure you'd appreciate it. And I hope to see you all next week. And of course, on all of our other games. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, whichever one you want to tune in for. Be it sci-fi goodness, or fantasy, industrial, something or another. In whatever genre this is. Awesome is what it is. Thank you all. Have a great night. And we'll see you